Good morning, Facebook Live and Joslyn fans. You guys know me. I'm Rebecca. I'm the program director here at the Joslyn Center. And today is Thursday, which means it is Take 20 with Veronica. So Veronica is going to do a 20-minute or so workout with us, some gentle stretching, some light exercises that you can do from the safety and comfort of your own home, because I know that you are missing your classes terribly and we are missing you guys terribly, but this is a great way to stay engaged and stay fit and stay active so that when we're able to have you guys back here on property, you are raring to go. So quick reminder, we have tons of other programming available. So if you're looking for things to do, we have stuff going on Facebook and on Zoom and on YouTube and constantly happening. So if you need help with any of that technology, if you're not sure about using Zoom or you haven't really explored YouTube before, give me a call and I will personally walk you through it. We'll spend some one-on-one time figuring it out together. My number is 760-340-3220 and my extension is 102. Call me anytime and we can work through that new technology and those different experiences together so that you can adventure out into the big world of tech and make your quarantine a little bit more interesting, maybe. So let's bring on Veronica. She's going to do our workout, and then tomorrow will be meditation with Paul, so don't forget about that. Veronica, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Hi, everyone. Hope your morning is going well so far. So we're just going to start by moving. So I don't have a chair in front of me right now. I may use one, I may not, but I'm just going to say, if you're seated, just get your legs moving, get your march going on. You can get your arms moving, and if you're standing, let's do our stand-up warm-up together. Okay? So we're going to step side to side. Now we're going to bring in the arms. So we're going to arms up, right away, up, and just about shoulder height. Stepping up. So remember, this is. Your arms aren't swinging, you're really, every move that you're doing, you're placing it. So your shoulders are back and down, and you feel that control. So I know exactly where my shoulders are. Well, I don't have a mirror in front of me, but I'm trusting that I can feel where they are, as opposed to maybe, crunching my neck up or something like that. So just be very mindful that your neck is very relaxed. We're just moving our arms up as we step side to side. Okay, so now I'm going to bring my arms overhead and down, making sure my shoulders are still down, not coming up with my arms. For some reason, we all do carry tension in our shoulder muscles, in our neck, like the base of our neck. So it seems like I'm always saying keep your shoulders back and down. It's because we don't want to create any stress in that area. Okay. All right, that's good. Now I just want to stand still for a moment, and we're going to do a very low kick, just a low kick. And if you have a chair and you know yourself or how you're feeling right now, not every day is exactly the same as it was the day before, then you've got your hand on the chair or maybe your countertop or something. So we're kicking a low kick out. Now I'm going to turn to the side and we're going to do just a little kick back, just a little one. Like you're pushing something out of the way that's behind you. Okay, I'm going to turn back forward, but still kicking back. Push. So you lift your foot up and then you push back. Push back. Good. Okay, now standing still, your feet are pretty much together. Maybe a little space in between so you still have some balance. And we're going to lift one leg up, then the other side. Going side to side. Keep a little space between your shoes so you don't accidentally step on one shoe while you're trying to lift that foot up. Okay? And then how is your upper body? So you're trying to keep your upper body really stationary as you're lifting your legs side to side. Getting it, we're still warming up, we're getting some exercise through all these moves. So right now, we're getting some exercise in our outer thighs. And now with that pinpointing the muscle group, can you squeeze your outer thigh muscles as you lift your leg? Can you squeeze that area? Squeeze. There you go. A little bit more. Okay. Now, just standing with your feet about hip width. We're going to sweep our foot forward, and your foot, your ankle, your foot is flexed. And what I want to do is have your toe swing out and your heel come towards me. So my heel's going to come towards you, going side to side. So now we switch to the inner thighs. Up, straight leg, and it's almost as if I'm saying, look what's on the inside of my shoe. You're showing me the inside of your thigh there as you're lifting it, so you squeeze that. So can you squeeze that thigh muscle as you lift that leg up? Try to make that happen. So the leg's not coming up very high, right? You don't want to throw yourself off, because we can all do that very quickly. So just lift the leg a little bit so you are always in control. Squeeze. Okay, good. All right, so Rebecca furnished a chair here. I'm going to grab it because I want to work the back of our legs now. So it's good to have just a few, just your fingers on there, just to give you a little something. Okay, so we're going to do our hamstring curls. So you put your leg behind you, toes on the floor, squeeze your hamstring muscles as you try to kick yourself. Get yourself going. Kick. And when your toe comes down, your leg straightens. It doesn't straighten completely. But when your toe comes down to the floor, don't let go of that squeeze in the muscle. Keep squeezing. Kick. So you're squeezing. So now on this one, obviously we're not alternating the legs. So the leg you're standing on or balancing on, I'm sure you're feeling some fatigue in that leg. You got to get a little head start on that side. Just a couple more kicks. Let's do 1 and 2. Okay, now switch to the other leg. It feels good to get off that leg. Okay, so now you're on the other leg doing the same thing. You're kicking, you're squeezing the hamstring muscles. Keep that squeeze in there until we either change to the other leg or change to a different move. Kick, squeeze. My breathing elevated really quickly today. How's your breathing? So make sure that you are aware of your breath, mostly so that you're not holding your breath. And always exhale on the exertion. So when you're squeezing, that's your exertion. Exhale there. Okay, good. All right, so back to the other side, the first leg you started. The leg is mostly straight, not pencil straight. We're going to lift our leg behind us, just in a straight leg, heel toward the ceiling. And again, not so high that we throw our upper body off, but high enough so that when you're squeezing your glutes, we're working our glutes here, you can feel that squeeze. That's about as much as I can squeeze it. Squeeze it as much as you can, as deeply as you can. And try not to let go of the squeeze until we move to the other side. Straight leg, squeeze, glutes. Really think about the muscle that you're working. One more. And now the other side. So keep your mind right where you're working. I don't think the scientist knows why this works or how this works, but when you are mentally engaged with each muscle group that you're working, you are going to have better results. You're going to have a better workout, period, because you're going to feel that muscle more. And then, depending on what long-term results you want, once you have that habit, you are going to benefit faster than if you were working out and thinking about something entirely unrelated to the workout. Squeeze, good. One more. Okay, whew, that's good. All right, so now let's use the chair. We'll go right into some squats. And we've worked the outer thighs, the inner thighs, the hamstrings, the glutes. And actually, before we do squats, let's do our quadriceps, and then we'll do some squats. Okay, so we're seated and sitting tall in your chair. Engage your abdominal muscles. And we're going to just raise one leg out, and we'll just stay on that side. So it's somewhere between a kick and a placement of your foot out there. We're exercising our quadricep muscles here on the top of the thigh. Squeeze. Try not to put the foot down on the floor. If you're fatiguing quickly, go ahead and do that. But if you don't feel like you have to, then just keep that squeeze and simply put the foot down but not on the floor. So here's the squeeze. Do two more. And relax that leg. Okay, other side. We're focusing on the quadricep muscles, but we are asking help from our lower abdominal area to help lift that leg up. Also, squeezing your abs is protecting your lower back. So if you're in a chair, again, as long as the back's not too reclined, or if you just feel like you need to rest your back and you need that support, then go ahead and sit back on your chair, but keep your squeeze here. Just a couple more. Okay, good. All right, so I'm gonna stand up, and we're gonna start standing up. And this is not actually our starting position, so we're just going to start standing up. So we're going to inhale down. Remember, you're reaching towards that seat as if the seat's just a little bit beyond your reach. Don't let your knees go in front of your toes. So do watch that as you go down so you can know how it feels, so you can feel the correct form. So you're reaching back. Inhale down. This is what I like to call the starting position. And now exhale up. There's one. Inhale. Exhale. Whatever you want to do with your hands is up to you. If you are really reaching back, you might automatically bring your arms in front because it's going to counterbalance you a little bit. If you put everything back here, you might reach back too far and then want to tilt backwards. So, but you put your arms where you're comfortable. Inhale, exhale. Reach for the chair seat, exhale up. So we have fatigued all of the muscles that we're working now, and now in this one move, we're working all those muscles again. Inhale down, exhale up. So your toes in your shoes, I hope you're wearing shoes, this is your foot and here's your toes. They could almost be sticking up a little bit because the weight is here, like mid of your arch to your heels. Strong, stand up really strong. Couple more. Exhale. Okay, through this repetition, we're going to have a little soreness tomorrow. By the way, if you did the workout last week, did you have some soreness the next day? Because I'll be honest with you, my quads were sore the next day, and I could only pinpoint it to the exercise that we did, which really took me by surprise. Because I always feel like, if we had more time, we could do more repetitions. But hopefully you have a little good soreness tomorrow. Okay, one more, and exhale. Good. Okay, so let's see, we've got a little bit more time. I'd like to do some more ab work in the chair. I'm sure you've noticed that we haven't done any work on the floor. So we're just going to continue using our chair for the ab workout like we did last week. Now I'm going to sit forward off the chair back a little bit, but I am going to put my hands behind the chair back, not with a real hard grip, just to keep myself from tilting forward. Okay, so practice finding the balance so you can lift both your legs up at the same time. I feel like I have to move forward on the chair a little bit. You are going to lean back a little bit and lift up and down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And really just lift a little bit. You don't have to go really high on this. This takes some practice because it's awkward to do. So you lean back a little bit, lift your feet up, hold on to your chair, and you'll find it. Now let's lift the legs up and hold the squeeze. Hold the squeeze here. This is where I'm thinking. Just a little bit. Still inhaling and exhaling, I hope. Okay, and relax. All right, let's do another set of that, and then we'll do individual legs. Okay, up and down. Exhale, exhale. Okay, let's hold this squeeze. Hold the squeeze. Keep breathing. Good. Okay. All right, so let's relax. Legs down. No, what I want to do is alternate legs, and we're going to bring the shoulder to the knee. Okay? And if you've done ab work on the floor, you've probably done this. Where you have this going on the floor. Okay, what we're going to do seated is alternate. I'm going to bring my shoulder toward my knee. Squeeze, squeeze. So you're squeezing diagonally now. Squeeze. So my elbows are back here. I'm not concerned about touching my elbow to my knee because I can do that and not really benefit. But I want to feel that squeeze. So use your shoulder to reach to your knee instead, and you're going to feel that. Exhale. 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 Okay, so these are some exercises you can do. You really don't think about working your abdominals when you're sitting, but you can. And again, I think the thing people think of least working when you're sitting are your glutes. So let's do some glute squeezes before we finish. Okay. So now think about that. Again, you're going to just squeeze your glutes and relax. Squeeze and relax. I think your leg muscles are going to squeeze as well, but think glutes. Think about the muscles you're sitting on. Now squeeze them. Take your time to squeeze so you can really get a deep squeeze. Exhale when you squeeze. And now let's hold them. Let's do 5 holds. Let's hold them. Keep breathing. and relax. Let's hold them again. Squeeze. Did you do what I just did? I automatically closed my eyes without deciding to do that, because I realized when I found myself with my eyes closed, I was concentrating on the squeeze. So I hope you're doing that too. Squeeze, this is a third one. Really squeeze and relax. Two more, here's one more. And one more. Squeeze. Keep your breathing going. Okay, good. So let's stand up. All right, just relax your body. We'll just loosen up for a minute at the most. Let's do our shoulder rotations. Just relax those shoulders. Good. Let's take a breath up. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, and let's do my favorite stretch. You have a countertop, straight legs, squeeze your abdominals, flat back. Feel the stretch going up all the way to the back of your legs, up into the lower back. And keep breathing. Okay, good. If you are seated, you can stretch one leg at a time. And just take your time. Just make sure that you breathe into the stretch. Just exhale into the stretch. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this workout today and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next week.
Thank you, Veronica. Oh, that's a great way to start your day. And don't forget, if you're enjoying Veronica's videos, you can watch them here on Facebook Live, but you can also watch them on YouTube. We have a whole playlist that's all Veronica's videos. We have another playlist that's all Cheryl, our chair yoga instructor, her videos. And then we have a third playlist that's all Go for Life videos. So if you are looking for more ways to stay active at home, check out our YouTube channel. And if you need help with YouTube, give me a call. I'm happy to help. Tomorrow is Meditation with Paul, so don't forget about that at 11 o'clock. And everybody have a fantastic weekend. We will see you on Monday. Thank you so much.